My name is Bryan Malone. I'm the owner and managing director of Tyrell.
So tell us about Tyrell, Bryan.
Well, for 22 years, Tyrell has been representing industry manufacturers, providing system integration and customer support to the broadcast, production, post-production, visual effects and animation industries. And from our Dublin and London offices, we strive to make media simple through our customer focus, passion and technical expertise.
Why the cloud? Why have you decided to create Tyrell Cloud?
Yeah, the cloud, it's a new word for our industry. For us, it means the cloud is the new technical frontier. If managed in the right way, it will allow us to rethink how we approach the next generation of content creators. And that's whether you're post-production, 2D or 3D, or even broadcast live streaming services. The cloud offers, I suppose, flexible technical expansion and contraction when the production requires it. There's the flexible and financial model that aligns closer to the production schedules rather than the annual CapEx model. And listen, it's a way of facilitating remote working. The cloud brings technology closer to the talent rather than the traditional travel to the center of the city to the facility. But there are so many obstacles preventing facilities taking advantage of what the cloud can offer. And these might be, concern over the runaway cost of the dreaded egress or a technical mountain to climb. Facilities just cannot justify the expense of cloud qualified engineers. And to those fears over security of content, if it's outside my facility, I lose control over the files. So with our 22 years of system integration experience, we saw a real opportunity to make the migration to cloud simpler and hopefully redefine the next generation for Tyrell. Over the last few years, manufacturers have been sort of coming to market with their cloud story and services. And the problem for each of these face is that they are isolated services. They either can only be deployed in the manufacturer's cloud accounts, which don't really accommodate other solutions to be a part of the workflow. So what value is an isolated cloud service in a production workflow, we ask? Or they require the customer to have a public account already, which then passes the task of sequencing multiple vendor installations and dealing with each of the eccentricities of end user. So for AWS, we wanted to put a face with the name. Our market knowledge, our approach to personal consultative sale and support offers something that they cannot, and that is true market reach. And for the manufacturers, we want Tyrell Cloud to offer more value to our partners by making it easy to deploy, their products. We will increase their market reach. And for end users, look, we just want Tyrell Cloud to allow to focus to be on the creative process rather than the qualification of the products and the big complexity of building cloud infrastructure.
What is Tyrell Cloud?
Good question. So Tyrell Cloud is two things really. We have redefined system integration in the media and entertainment industry through something we called infrastructure as code. Tyrell Cloud is an automated deployment surface of all AWS infrastructure and manufacturers' cloud products. It's a fully managed production service. It's like it's your machine room in the cloud. It's your production facility at any time you want it. Tyrell Cloud looks to simplify the migration of production workflows to the cloud through the automated creation of AWS accounts and virtual architecture, user security, IP schema, compute and storage, automated deployment of vendor solutions into the created AWS architecture. Tyrell Cloud will also allow customers to go to the cloud without ever seeing it. Through our automation and web user portal, we believe our customers will benefit from all the cloud offers, but without any need of any technical experience and without ever seeing the AWS backend, which we know is complicated. So it also offers predictable monthly subscription for the static costs such as storage and the simplification of all the different capacity and usage models each AWS or manufacturer service uses. More impressively, we believe our web front end allows our customers to determine when services run. Imagine being able to determine when a virtual workstation is on, down to the hour, removing the fear of runaway costs. Our customers are always in full control. And with Tyrell Cloud, media companies can migrate away from the annual capex and align production costs to the actual production schedules. Run production services when they are required rather than investing ahead of time immaterial or regardless of the commissioning cycles. And finally, security is our absolute concern. Employing the latest in role-based security and AWS secure architecture, we can offer our customers the confidence that their content is more secure than an on-premise solution.
Why have you chosen the route of public cloud rather than choose to use private data centers?
Yeah, so private data centers, they're fine for a facility that's looking to reduce their in-house technical footprint. But what they don't offer is the commercial and technical flexibility that public cloud providers offer. We decided very early on in the development of Tyrell Cloud that we wanted to follow the democratization of the cloud that the cloud offers. Anyone can have a production facility anywhere in the world, when they want it, for as long as they want it. The private data center, whilst a perfectly valid technical model, flies in the face of the technical and commercial goals that we're trying to achieve with Tyrell Cloud.
So why is Tyrell Cloud using AWS? And will you be supporting other cloud providers?
Yeah, great question. We believe that AWS offers Tyrell and our customers the best technical service. Whether a workflow is file or stream based, AWS are they're leading the way with the services that are focused on creation of media. AWS values are closely aligned with ours in Tyrell, and that is to make things as simple as possible for our customers. Before we decided on AWS, we did try other providers, but none had the customer and market focus that AWS do. And it's our preference to be multi-region rather than be multi-public. We believe it will be more value to our customers to support the production in any country. We want to be able to offer file or stream ingest at the closest AWS point and provide the lowest latency editing experience possible with multi-region support, and that'll allow us to do that.
Are there other advantages of going to the cloud?
Yeah, sustainability. It's a lesser spoken benefit of migrating to the cloud, but production companies and productions are under pressure to demonstrate how they are following a greener, sustainable path. By adopting cloud infrastructure, we'll automatically reduce the amount of hardware being manufactured and shipped around the world.
You know, if you were to sign up today, what kind of customer do on Tyrell Cloud?
Okay, so as of today, a customer has a fully managed offline editorial experience. So earlier this year in 2022, we launched the ability for automated creation of the AWS architecture and automation deployment of File Catalyst, that's for accelerated file transfer ingest, EditShare for performance shared storage, and Teradicci for workstation control, and Evercast for the over-the-shoulder experience. We believe Tyrell is the only company in the world trusted enough to perform an automated install of EditShare's Flex into an AWS account, which speaks to the value of our cloud platform and our cloud experience.
What can customers expect from Tyrell Cloud this year?
So this year and for the media production show, we will be showcasing live camera SRT ingest using Cinedec's Capture to Cloud, which will then go on to the EditShare Flex storage with virtual workstations, editing the captured content. And then following on from the show, we plan to integrate with Telestream's cloud media processing, followed by Pixit, along with further developments to the Tyrell Cloud web front end for users to manage and deploy their own cloud infrastructure, giving them more control.